Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone. Oh yes, I am so excited for today's video because we are at a brand new Scream Park, our first new event for this year. That's right, we are at Fear at Avon Valley. Today I'm joined by the one and only Kieran Adams.
Let's go.
Here he is.
This has been on the bucket list for like 5 years.
It really has.
We've been wanting
every
to come here
year
for so long.
that I film Halloween events, there are so many comments saying you need to go to Fear at Avon Valley, and we've never had time really. It's so far away from us that it's always proved a difficult one to get to. But tonight is the night. We're here ready to try out, I think, five mazes, all of which will be brand new to us. I'm excited for this one. I've heard amazing things. So yeah, we're about to head in, loving this fire entry sign, looking good. You know you're at a Halloween event when there's fire. Let's head straight in under the fire archway. Let's go, baby. Come on. So we've made our way now into the actual event in one of the most unique ways I've ever seen. I thought we were going straight into a maze when we came in, but it's basically like a spinning tunnel that just kind of transports you into the world of Fear at Avon Valley. And yeah, we've made our way over to our first maze of the evening. It's a clown maze. It's called House of Clowns. Oh yes.
So we haven't done many clown mazes this year, so it's going to be good to jump back in.
Yeah. Obviously, normally there's a clown maze at most events we go to, but I think we've only done one so far this year. So.
Well, talk to Junkyard.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, let's head into House of Clowns. So we have just come out of House of Clowns, our first maze of the evening. Oh my god, I felt like I was stepping back in time there. I'd just done Big Top. Like, there were so many similarities to the Big Top there. But yeah, awesome start to the evening. The soundtrack was gorgeous, wasn't it?
I agree. It was nice to be in a strobe clown maze.
Literally.
Loud pumping soundtrack. It felt like a good old days.
It really did, yes.
Also, there was some mad scares. There was like this room of like the red and white things, like a little maze in a maze. I don't have to explain it, but loads of flats.
Yeah.
And
we got lost in there for a while, and then just as you come out of that, you go through a corridor where there's obviously these mannequin clowns, and of course one of them was not a mannequin, jumps out. Scary start to the evening, But yeah, genuinely great to get back in a strong clown maze. It literally just threw me back to like 2016 and 2017 Big Top, and obviously after doing the whole Big Top documentary, like, I've missed Big Top, so that is very much gave me vibes of Big Top.
Nice little tent as well.
It is. Yeah, nice facade. Yeah, great start to the evening. Which one next?
Anarchy Live. Let's go.
Anarchy Live. Yeah, I think
heard a lot about this.
I've heard many reviews for this one. I think this one's been here a long time, so don't know.
I think it's like a game show, and I'm always like subspecies vibes.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Right, let's go and check out Anarchy Live. Oh boy. Oh boy, so we have just come out of our second maze of the evening there. Anarchy Live. You get touched at this event. You don't get touched, you get manhandled.
Like, it was literally like I was back in like old days, bro. We go in,
we were lucky enough to go as a two to start with, like, big up.
So to go in, car, cage, alright. Me, like, rips Jack apart, Jack gets chucked in a cage.
So me and Kira separated by like a mesh fence, just like trying to stay close to each other.
Jack just keeps going, because there's like a door in it, there's like, someone's at my door. I was like, I'm calm.
And what happened, like, the lights went off and I thought, it's game over. The door swings open, they grab you into this like free flow, the arena. So yeah, it's essentially a game show. I don't know what kind of messed up game show it is, but yeah, you're through into this game show. you basically have to evade these creatures in like the main arena.
I found you though.
Yeah, we
Like,
found each other pretty quickly.
And then it's like you break out of the arena into the
Into the
studio.
backstage like corridors.
It's sick. There's like a softbox there. Like I'm like, that's supposed to be, but then it's like you're like breaking out of the arena into the studios.
Like
they're producing the show.
Studio 13 vibes, like movie corridors, like props around.
To me, that's such a cool theme. You're like
Really
breaking out
cool
the maze into, oh, that's so sick. And then, wow, we got chased out with chainsaw, mate.
Chainsaw finale, was not expecting it because we didn't hear it when we were queuing up, and normally you hear a chainsaw in the
I can
queue,
smell
but
it now, I'm in
I
the
didn't hear, but yeah, really cool maze, and I know Kieran loves a good game show maze.
Yeah, I love a good game show maze, and then it had a studio. Bro,
That's the perfect theme for us.
Perfect maze. Like, theme.
Really strong. As I said, very free flow-esque. Like you're not really stuck to a route like super hard in there. You can kind of pick your own route in some parts.
Pounds was like that as well.
It was,
like,
yeah.
It does seem very open so far.
Oh boy, yeah, great second maze. Just love the theme of that one. Next, we're heading to like a different area of fear. We're kind of heading through this little gap where there's two mazes over there, X4 and Vita Nova. I think they're kind of like linked, looking up like the descriptions and reading reviews.
I've read stuff about these mazes, and let me tell you, it's going to get more intense, I think, mate.
Oh boy, so yeah, let's head to our next two mazes. So we have just come out of X4 there. Oh my god! We started off the evening strong with the Clown and Anarchy Live. That has just blown them out of the water, to be honest.
I didn't think you could get a better theme, bro. It's going even better. Right. Just spin out there. If you want airtime, you've got to come to this maze, mate.
I wasn't expecting to have a ride section in there.
So you start off like in a lab, and like they take you through the lab, like fair pre-show. Then you get in this elevator to go like obviously down to the tunnels.
Really cool.
We've done an elevator before, and it was like a bit meh. But you get in, and this thing genuinely drop track tilts.
If you've done like some Terror Towers back in the day, it's that kind of lift.
But it moves.
But when I say it moves, it moves.
It's literally 13, and then like shit, bro. We're in the court like crouching, like and the actor's in there as well. So he's all night. He's got
poor thing.
Oh, it's fire.
But yeah, really clever scene because I'm pretty sure that elevator literally it's just a show sequence. You go out the same way, but the way they like. It doesn't look like it kind of thing.
You genuinely feel like you've gone down into the lab.
You
like,
go out the same door, but the scene is different. Like I think their use of like doors, like they change it basically, so it feels like you genuinely have gone underground.
You go, and then you go into this really bright lab section.
Awesome scene, really eerie.
Really bright, and then like doing
you walk around this woman who's just literally like doing lab work, and she looks very eerie.
And then so it's all calm.
And you're being explained the story of how they're doing work on this pill called the Vita Nova pill. So it kind of links into that maze. Incredible.
Yeah, I think they like harness something from an alien. Anyway, you go through to this room where the creature is in like bars, and like he's got a costume, like a robot.
I thought it was an animatronic or like a statue. And then it starts moving.
And it's called Leon.
Yeah, he had a name,
Leon. And then the room goes dark, it escapes. You don't see it again, which I think is sick. But if you saw it there, escape.
Yeah.
Takes away from it. The
room goes dark.
It's like the ghost train finale. Disappears, but doesn't come back. And then you got to go through the whole maze, like.
And there's like these infected kind of people.
And there's these like neon rooms with like vines all over the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like kind of Stranger Things here a bit.
Yeah.
Then there's a sick little maze section.
Once again, getting touched, manhandled. They were jumping on the bars. So yeah, you turn a corner, long dark corridor with like red sirens, and there's Leon.
Leon is not friendly. They speak about Leon like he's nice, and he is not nice.
He's just stood at the end of a corridor, and then one of them popped on the side, and then we were running out of this little finale bit here.
I think it's a container maze.
Yeah,
it looks like it,
yeah. Which is crazy because it feels so long, and it literally feels like you're in a lab. Great soundtrack in there as well.
The lab bit reminds me of the Men in Black queue line.
Yeah. Yeah, next up, we're heading into Vita Nova, which I've heard mad things about. And obviously, as I said, it kind of links in with X4, I think. Like, they're harnessing power from the aliens in X4 for some kind of drug or pill.
It's been a while since I've genuinely been scared to actually go in the maze. Like, Subspecies is probably the last one that I like, and like, really scared. This is another one.
And it looks like we got another like container style maze here.
It looks big.
It does. If it takes up all of that space. Oh
yeah,
boy.
I'm gonna go do.
No. Right, come on, let's do it. We have just come out of Vita Nova there. I'm gonna say it straight away, that is one of the maddest mazes I have ever done.
Mate, I don't want to go back in there, bro. That was tap. But to be fair, as tapped as it was, that's like one of my favourite things I've ever done.
The amount of time we spent alone in there, like we were just screaming for each other, like,
every other room it was time to just separate, bro. Too much.
Very, very dark maze. The theme is incredible. I think that's what I like most, like the audio, the theme. Where do we start?
Oh, we'll start with the bit of Subspecies that I hate. Start the maze.
Yeah.
You, bro, grab, yanks me in.
It was not a point. It was a grab and shove.
And I didn't think we were touching it, so I thought.
In my opinion, one of the scariest things you can do in a horror maze is isolate someone in their own little room. They did it in Do or Die. They did it in Experiment 10 back in the day. Subspecies. They do it in here. That's how the maze starts. You're put in your own isolation chamber and you're grabbed out and just put into this like dark room.
If you liked Experiment 10, this is it.
Yeah.
Like this will tick that box for you.
Yeah. So it's all about a pill. It was obviously mentioned in X4, I think. I don't know what this pill does, but they want you to take it basically. They kept asking me if I'd been taking it. I was like, yes, I have.
And like it seems like there's like stages to it where like you're going through the stages of I don't even know, bro.
Is it the Vita Nova pill? I don't know. But yeah,
either way, it's so good. It's like
dark maze.
It's like the Smiler in a scary as well. It's like there's all these big like announcements like at each stage, like you know, like the Marmalizer.
Yeah.
Like, it's like all the different steps of it.
I don't know if you can hear the voice now, but like there's a really eerie, creepy voice throughout the entire maze.
It's like a very robotic male voice.
And what happens in this final container? I can't explain the scene that I saw.
You walk into this like long room with like, I thought they were people, but I think they're fake.
I think some of them were
And
mannequins, some were real.
people. Wall running, bro. Wall running.
It's just a white clinical room with like 5 spotlights at the end, full of haze and mist. And yeah, they're literally doing parkour down the side, running up the walls.
Also, there was like a mirror maze in there, there was a crawl section in there.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a long,
I forgot about
there
that
was
crawl section.
I was sliding. And there's this one room where there's like optical illusions all over the room.
Oh, that was incredible. Yeah, visually, really cool maze when it's not pitch black. But I just can't believe how much they split you up. Literally, before you go into each scene, like the mirror maze scene, the crawling scene, they'll literally hold one of you there. Like they were checking my hands for like symptoms of Vita Nova.
I got told that there's shock things in there as well.
Yeah, luckily.
Like little like, I don't know if it's a vibration thing, but there's a room where it says like shock
therapy.
Shock therapy, and I've heard from a few people that there's something in there that
I managed to avoid it, thankfully.
I did not touch any walls, no thanks.
Oh boy, yeah, really, really impressive maze there. I think that's probably my favourite of the evening so far.
I think that's one of my favourite mazes I've ever done.
Ever. Wow.
Like, the theme of it.
The smells as well, that took me back to like the old school fort mazes, that cabin, like really clinical, hospital, old smells. Wow.
I feel like we're talking a lot, but honestly, like, that says a lot. Like, it was really, really good.
We've got one more maze to do now, which is the new one for this year, I think.
Malefica.
Malefica.
Which I don't actually know too much about.
No.
I've seen the facade.
I don't know if it will top this one, but I need a few minutes before we head over there. So we've just come out of our final maze of the evening, Malefica there. Wow, another very, very strong maze. Full of nuns, essentially that one.
Nuns. Hear this? Nuns, bro. That is tapped.
It's all about a restoration project, I think. You start off in like, it's very like 13 hex like.
Even here it looks
in
like.
which like some of the staff members have like high vis on, and then you go straight into a very, very scary scene. You guys know I hate mannequins. And it's literally like the finale of the village over at Extreme Screen Park. That's the first scene in this maze.
Bro, also, by the way, every maze we've done, we've gone as a 2.
Yeah.
So we're fighting for who's going on the front or the back. It's not actually a fight.
Yeah, just full of nuns in here that are just kind of jumping out, impact scaring, and just like, you see them in the distance, then they'll scuttle off, and just suddenly they'll be next to you.
This was a touch maze, bro.
Oh, it
there
was.
There was this corridor at the end, where like, they're coming from every angle. Like, on my head got like, bloody grabbed.
I hate like claustrophobic scenes where you know they can get you, and that is exactly what this maze had. They were putting their hand through and literally grabbing ankles, shoulders. I hate that kind of thing. And then yeah, very impressive finale in which there's some cool lighting sequences, smoke effects, and a lot of actors in there. Kieran was at the front at that point, and he was like, there's so many, and I could only see like 1 or 2. There were a lot.
You're talking about the finale?
Yeah.
It's like, it sets fire as well.
Yeah.
Overall, really good attraction. It's kind of a cool theme. It's like, if Hex was a scare me.
Literally, yeah.
It's like, I really like it.
Yeah, really cool. I think I might prefer Vita Nova a tiny bit, just because I love that theme.
That's my standout for the evening. 100%.
But yeah, I think this is a very, very strong maze, and this is first year, so it's only going to get better, isn't it?
For sure.
Yeah, that is all of the mazes done. I think there's a fire show that's literally about to begin in a few minutes, so we're going to head over and watch that. So it was great to catch the fire show there and some of the awesome roaming entertainers here at Fear and Avon Valley. And yeah, that brings us to the end of our evening here. First ever time of this event, and oh boy, we will be back for sure in future years. We've had an incredible evening.
I can't lie. It's been so good to finally get here, and I genuinely think this is one of my favourite events I've done this year.
I'm annoyed it took us so many years to finally get here, because yeah, we've always just kind of put it off and been too busy to come, but yeah, in future years this is going to take a high priority spot in our Halloween plans.
And I highly recommend, if you haven't been here already,
definitely worth a visit. What would you say your highlight? I think I know what the answer is.
It's got to be Vita Nova for me.
Yeah,
but
incredible.
It's hard to pick because every attraction tonight was new to us, and every attraction was great.
Yeah.
And the actors were
Strong
great.
run-throughs.
Yeah, we just had a great time, to be honest.
The fire show as well, really cool. It was great to see like the screen, and like it tells you a little story based around the event.
It seems like, yeah, it's like all the mazes.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, I like that.
And there's characters on the stage as well that are like dancing along and kind of joining in with the show. So yeah, awesome like 360 fire rig as well. Yeah, really cool. And there's like stilt walkers walking around during the show. Yeah, awesome stuff. And for me, Vita Nova stole the night, but yeah, it's just been fantastic to get here and experience everything. we'll be back for sure. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have been to Fear at Avon Valley. If so, what has been your favourite maze you've ever done here? And yeah, otherwise, big up to Kieran for joining us as always.
There you go.
And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye.